G'day, you! Yeah, I'm talking to you, mate. What are you doing to save the environment? Oh, you recycle. Good for you. It's a pain in the ass, isn't it? Rinsing all those yogurt tubs and then keeping them under the sink all stinky like a dunny in summer. But it gives you a good feeling, right? Well, it may be giving you a good feeling, but I'm here to tell you, happy recyclers of the world, you ain't doing for the environment. In fact, this whole recycling thing, it's a big fat scam. Right now you're probably thinking, fair go, Jade, what about all those recycling labels and the city that makes us recycle and all that stuff? Well, you're right. Recycling did actually used to help in some way. But let's cut to the chase. Recycling waste in the United States is expensive. That's why America used to only recycle about 1/3 of its plastic domestically. We'd ship all our plastic shit to China, who buy it, melt it down, and use it to make cheap plastic Chinese shit. In fact, China was the world's dumping ground for plastic, importing 2/3 of the world's plastic waste. This arrangement was working just dandy, until China realised it didn't need our trash anymore. They make plenty of it themselves, thank you very much. And at the start of the year, they officially closed their border to America's trash. So now, America's trash is homeless. A study published in Science Advances predicted over 100 million metric tons of plastic waste is now in limbo. And just to visualise that, it's as much as if you stacked up all the plastic as high as the Empire State Building and then covered all of Manhattan with it. So now, where does that homeless plastic go? Well, some of our trash ends up in Vietnam, Malaysia, India, Thailand, and other developing countries. But they don't manufacture anywhere near as much plastic crap as China does, so they won't buy all our trash. Those countries don't even have effective waste management for their own citizens. And the Science Advances study shows much of that plastic ultimately just gets dumped in the ocean. But wait, don't we have recycling plants in America? Yeah, but recycling here costs money. Cities have to collect, sort, clean, and melt that plastic down. And even then, it's not worth that much. Say it costs $10 to make a ton of recycled plastic, but you can only sell it for $5. So the city loses money on every ton of plastic that it recycles. Now, while the government isn't adverse to pissing money down the drain, oftentimes it's just easier for them to dump all that carefully separated plastic into landfill with the rest of the trash. If you're wondering where your plastic yogurt tub goes, go to the website wastedive.com, and they found that if you live in any of these states, your recycling might be going along into the same place as the rest of your trash. Depressing, right? But here's an idea. Instead of recycling, how about just not buying plastic in the first place? Get yourself one of those fancy aluminium bottles, or those grocery bags with baby owls on them, and turn your nose up at plastic like a true tree hugger. So, recycling. Better than littering, but definitely not all it's cracked up to be. Disagree with me? Let me have it in the comments below. Hi everyone, I'm Jayde Lovell, resident science nerd on the Young Turks Network. You're watching SciQ and we know you don't want to miss an episode, so please click the subscribe button down below.